With the buggies not quite going to plan, I'm thinking our next championship should be the US muscle cars. So I have nothing against the Formula 1000s, but I do like my muscle cars. So let's go and have a go with this. Again, we've got to get into the top four. We've got a Firebird or a Buick Grand Sport, depending on whichever one the game decides to give me. And we're going to Gateway International Road, Nürburgring. We get to go to Nürburgring, interesting circuit, Nürburgring, and Nashville Road Course. An interesting layout as well for kind of an infield layout of an oval. I'm assuming, I know Nürburgring and I'm assuming Nashville. I'm pretty sure that's they're both. I know Nürburgring is a real circuit. Assuming Nashville is. Again, equally assuming that Gateway is. Can't say I know the name particularly, but we get to have the Pontiac, and it's kind of quite close to being the right colours. Probably about as close as I'm going to get from the randomly assigned cars in here. I'm assuming Gateway is a real world circuit. Looks like an interesting layout. Hopefully I won't suck too much, and I'll try for once and get the vehicle off the line in a relatively decent manner. Still haven't quite decided what the best way to do it is. Kind of works. The difficulty I'm having is it's actually really tricky to I can't see sort of any lights or any way of kind of letting me know when we're going. So it's oh crap, wheel on the grass. Sorry, I pressed downshift. Apparently not. Trying to judge. What I figured out is that it seems to be getting off the line best is if you boot it just as it says go. Now, it doesn't matter if you sort of full throttle as the countdown sort of goes to go. That kind of works. It doesn't give you wheel spin and you get off the line quickly, but of course trying to judge when that when it is to go is a little difficult. Okay, we're also having a little issue making our way through the field here. These muscle cars certainly feel like, well, quite heavy, quite unresponsive muscle cars. Nothing like the touring cars and whatnot. They're a little bit, I wouldn't say clunky. That's a tad unfair, perhaps, to them, but they're certainly very noticeably heavier. One of the big difficulties I had with all of the Toca games, trying to judge when you're spinning the wheels is really tough because the controller doesn't vibrate to tell you you're spinning the wheels. It only vibrates to tell you you're running across a curb. I think it does vibrate for contact as well, but that's it, which means trying to judge when you're spinning the wheels, especially in a car like this that's so powerful, is a little bit tough, and we got tangled up with a Buick going through there, which is not good. We need to make up a lot of places in about 3 corners, so if we can do that, that would be really good. I'm turning in too soon through there as well. Come on, Firebird, go! This might be quite difficult to get 4th in the championship from not a particularly great first race. You never know, though. We may be able to make up a couple more places as well with a good run down or around the banked corner, down the straight. Oh, we're going to get served into the wall, I suspect, through there. I couldn't get the car turned. We're going to lose one of the places we earned through that. Bugger. It was going slightly okay until that moment. Well, we got some points in that. It's going to be a lot of work to do, I fear. Okay, let's...
Good drive. Now, come on. We need to win this one.
I do know we are in a fair bit of trouble. I'm hoping that we get... Okay, right, we do get points for... Okay, we get points for 9th. Right, we definitely need a couple of high-scoring rounds. Let's go and have a look. Nürburgring, I know this track a little bit. I have driven it a few times. It's a relatively simple circuit, if I remember correctly. Starting from 12th, so start a little bit higher up the grid. Can we get off the line better this time? Yeah, I'd say that was getting a little bit better. Okay, we might lose a couple of... No, we're going to lose a couple of places at all. Okay, I'm speaking nonsense. I don't know where we're braking, though, for down here at all. That's pure and utter guesswork. Kind of saw cars around, waited a little bit later, and then guessed. I'd say it worked, though. We're up into the 8th spot. Already the front pack is kind of vanishing away. Oh, we're going to have a big dive down there, but it's worked again. Right, I'm getting the hang of this, or I'm just getting absurdly lucky. It could be one of the... it will be one of the two. Not sure which one. I think perhaps the lucky one. These championships... Oh, Christ, I took the wing with me. Sorry, I had a wheel on the grass, and they brake really early for these... They were braking really super early for some of these corners. Oh well. we're up into the 4th place without too much damage on my car. Let's have a... I mean, it's a little bit bent, but nothing major. People were saying in the comments that the names are for the championship positions. So that's thank you for letting me know. So we want to beat the guys with the gold names to get us up the order. Oh, I may have downshifted too soon and broken the engine slightly. Oopsie, forgot muscle car and pretty yeah, only 4 gears. So I may have downshifted a fraction too soon and caused some issues for the engine in this one. Oh well. I think we're going to probably be alright to hold it together until the end. Yeah, they were braking super early because they were on the brakes before going around that kink into that corner. So they were braking really... Yeah, they're super early on the brakes through there. They don't trust the... Admittedly, having only driven this car 2 laps around here, I'm not sure I should be fully trusting the car being flat out around the kink there. But it had enough grip to do it. That's more like it. That's what we need. We needed a victory there. Get us 100 points on the board. Hopefully that'll shoot us up.
First place. Now that is what I call racing. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. I do like our race engineer. Hopefully that'll shoot me up the order for the championship. Indeed it has. It's put me in joint 3rd. A lot of us on 120. Okay. Our final race then is going to the Nashville Speedway place, the infield circuit for this. Never seen this circuit before, so don't quite know what I am going to be getting myself in for around here. It's there we go again, getting another fairly decent launch. I'm going to slightly lose out to the Firebird on the inside, but never mind. We'll come back at him down towards turn 1, wherever turn 1 may be. Where is turn 1? Anybody? Oh, crash up ahead. I'm going to have a big dive. Oh, turn 1 suddenly gets really tight. Yeah, sometimes these infield circuits, they can the first corners could always be a little bit tricky because you're coming off the high-speed oval down towards a lower speed, and that one there was quite a nasty corner. Oh, we're really going very slowly through these. Through these first corners. I keep expecting to be able to push more than I actually can, or more than the AI are willing to. I can probably get away with it if there aren't so many AI cars in my way. Oi! No! Don't you bloody start this with me. I need to get some good points. I don't want to have to go through another bloody championship in this tier. I want to move on and see what interesting cars or championships, vehicle racing. Sure, that was terribly phrased, but never mind. We have lying ahead of us. So, guy 6th place up ahead is 3rd in the championship. We could beat him, or I'm assuming that he's with our big joint 3rd group of cars in the championship. If I can beat him, we'll be doing quite well. I still don't really have a clue where to break down here. We're going to have a dive up the inside, are we? Yeah, sure. We'll go for that one there. We're going to lose. Oh no. Okay, I think maybe first gear might be needed for that part of the course. Yeah. First gear is a bit of an awkward gear, really, with these cars. It doesn't really want to... oh, crap, I've got to get on the brakes there, because they all brake really super early, and then I'll be honest, I was slightly cheeky with jumping across the grass, but the AIs are going so bloody slowly through that section of track that I feel like I kind of need to. Oh, okay, big dive, that's how you do it. I will take that one. Got myself up into a podium position. And now we are just going to come back onto the oval. Can I get a good run on these cars ahead? I think it's unlikely, to be honest. Can we? No. They've got too big a gap. We've got nobody following us, though. So a 3rd in this race I will take. And I think all of the main championship contenders were behind me, which is always good news. It's always good to have them behind you in the race.
3rd place on the podium. Wow. You really showed them this time, son.
Yeah, I thought that was a fairly decent drive from 13th on the grid. Hopefully... they were joint 1st at the top of the championship. Doesn't bother me, though. I get a 3rd, which means we can progress. And after such a dodgy first race, I will take that one. Hey! We got through the muscle car tour. We have unlocked the championship for free race and so on. Right, we can move on to the next tier. Oh, the choices! Oh, the choices. These are good choices. Super trucks or the Baja buggies. Oh, I don't know which one to go for. We can go back. You can go back and do whichever championships that you want later on. which is quite cool. Where do we go here? I didn't do very well in the Super Trucks last time I tried it on Toca 2. I did quite poorly with the Super Trucks. Equally, I did poorly with the buggies on here, so I'm going to go for trucks. I'm hoping we can have a decent-sized grid for this. Oh, we get to go to Barbagallo. Oh, we go to the Australian... Okay, we go... we go Barbagallo, which I have driven as a mod somewhere. Maybe Assetto Corsa. Eastern Creek Raceway is Assetto Corsa as well. And then we go oval racing with the trucks. I know the pickups go racing. Do the actual... I can't imagine they've ever gone oval racing with something like these. Well, probably they have at some point, but I can't imagine there's a series that takes these oval racing. It'd be kind of dangerous with these things at speed. If they do oval race, please link me a video of these things. I would love to see it. But, yeah. Right, Barbagallo. Let's see how well I can remember this particular circuit. I'm loving the track selection so far. There's 16 of us on the grid as well, which is quite impressive. Yeah, Barbagallo, it's cool to have this in a game kind of officially, if you like. There just isn't a mod. I'm assuming, like R-Factor and so on, you'll be able to get mods and all of that. But to have it as an official track, I can't think of any other game that I've ever seen that has Barbagallo. But there we go. Ah, yes, I remember this circuit now. I know what I'm doing, ish. Maybe, possibly, with these great big things. Oh, we're going quite slowly across there. So we've got to be aware of that. These are pretty damn swift trucks, I will say that much. Okay, we're going to go for a big dive, because I've got to, basically. How many laps? 3. So a little bit longer races. I'm guessing as we go through the tiers, we will get longer and longer races. I quite like that it gives us all of these championships so quickly. I said this when I've talked about any of the Toca games, that it gives us, a quick go with each of the vehicles, although I'm not quite going to get that stopped. It was a valiant effort, but a little optimistic from the from mid-truck there. I'm not quite sure where I am braking from. Oh, I forgot how wide it was as well. That was my stupid on that one there completely. I thought I was clear to dive up the inside, forgetting that, yeah, I'm in a bloody great big truck. This is not quite going so well. I'm trying frantically to find a way past. I need to make more progress than this if I'm going to, well, I can probably get away with having one slightly dodgy race, provided I do well in the others, but it probably will mean that I will have to win. Oval racing I should be able to win, because from what I've seen, the AI are not exactly great at racing around the oval. Can we get a good run down towards this final corner? I think we can. Don't like where we were braking, so I'm braking here. Better this time around. We're going to stick ourselves all right up in the mix. Okay, things are going better that time around. I learnt just about where I was braking. 3 laps is probably a decent amount to try and get me through the field. I'm going up the inside of my teammate as well. Thank you for giving me space there and letting me claim that that third position. Oh, I'll give him space as well. He was fair to me, so I will be fair around the next corner, or 2, or 3, or oh god, on the outside it's too wide in trucks. I don't know if I'm going to hold it there. Oh, I have. There's a little bump. There's a little wiggle from the third place truck ahead of me. I'm definitely diving up the inside of you here, though, matey. We will take that one from you. This is not quite as steeply banked, I don't think, as the actual circuit. I'm pretty sure that corner is a little bit steeper and so on, but yeah, it's a pretty good rendition of the circuit. Again, yeah, this is a really rather old game, and I think it does remarkably well. Oh, get stopped, there we go, get turned. Definitely, I think it's got the best selection of tracks I've played in any game. I mean, Project Cars' track list is phenomenal. I think this is better. I didn't realise just how good a track list this game had with all of these venues. Okay, third place, good start. After that first lap, I thought I was in a lot more trouble than that. So I will take a third place. Points only go down to 8th. So yeah, definitely we'll have to make it through the pack. It's kind of a shame that they don't have like a teams championship as well. So you don't like you have a teammate. There's a truck or a car or something racing with a similar livery to you. It'd be kind of cool to have a teams championship as well. I do like. Oh god, we're in 14th. I've got lots of work to do. I do like the career mode on this. I just don't quite like it as much as the first Toca. The kind of the presentation style. I love the selection of motorsports though. It is phenomenal. Oh Christ, I'm off. I'm going to have a restart on that. They are very... Okay, I've got to be aware they are very, very slow through that first corner. I would expect it to probably be flat out with these, certainly from this rolling start. Admittedly, 120 miles an hour in a truck is quite a lot of speed, but yeah, these could go flat out around there. But the AI, never quite sure what they're going to be doing. Oh, I remember this circuit. This is one where I raced a Formula 1 car around. Yes, I remember spending ages trying to practice this track so I could learn the layout of it. It's yeah, it's an interesting circuit. It's a good track, I think, to run around. Wasn't never one of my best circuits though that I've driven. Oh, that corner I was expecting to be a lot tighter than it is on here. Okay, that time around the AI were braver than I was. Come on. Oh, don't know what gear. I don't know whether I want to be in third or fourth through that section. We're in 10th, so we definitely need to get a couple more positions. Preferably if we can get in. Well, I mean, if we can win, that would be ideal. I'm struggling a little bit more around this circuit. My main hope, okay, that's not a corner we even really have to worry about. I kind of need more of these big braking zones because I can be a lot braver through here than the AI can, up to 9th now. We need more heavy braking zones and less fast corners, which is rare. Normally for me, I tend to be much better at the faster circuits, but with the so far on here, with these trucks at least, to the extent the muscle cars as well, I am doing much better under braking. But there we go. Okay, it's such a lovely wide straight we've got here, but I'm nowhere near anybody to do very much about it. Jesus, these things are quick. There's 140 miles an hour in a truck going down towards turn 1 here. Come on, I want to be able to duck to the inside. There we go. That's what we were looking for down there. I don't quite know where I'm braking. Please be the right point. There we go. We've scythed our way through the field. Come on, come on. Get past. Keep him behind you. I was going to say 6th place. I mean, now he's 6th place proper. There we go. And that was the championship leader as well that we just passed. So the order is being shaken up. And there's nothing worse than a game where it always has the same AIs constantly winning every single race or every single stage or whatever it is. Because then that means that you have to win every single... Whoa! No! No! Oh, crap. Go. Oh, we're going to get turd. We're going to get dumped through the field on that one there. So, my capture may have frozen ever so slightly. We're going to try again. Can't believe just as I was talking about the AI and the championship positions were going well, I get served off the road by a truck. Oh, that's not a good way to try and bounce our way on the inside. I will be honest, I was being a little bit greedy there, trying to make that particular manoeuvre work, but I kind of need to really. Oh no, right. There is a slightly odd sort of physicsy when the vehicles start bouncing, or kind of when there's contact between two vehicles. Physics can sometimes get a little bit angry at you. On here, you almost lose control of your vehicle for a split second, as the game doesn't quite know what to do. I want to get up the inside here, but it's judging kind of the length of the nose of the truck caused me some issues in that first race. So let's not repeat any of that. Right, are we going to have a big dive down here again? I think we are. Yeah, we're braking so much later and we still get it stopped pretty well. I will take that. Okay, we're up into the top 10. Now, I know I'm also probably going to be pretty damn fast through that first corner. I know I can be, whoa, again with the very, very early braking on that one there. Well, I had a dive. It was completely and utterly unintentional, but either way, we came out of it. We came out of it okay. For a minute there, I thought I was going to get overtaken, but never mind. I would quite like not to have a truck right ahead of me as we come into this first corner. These things are so stupidly fast. I love it. Yeah, we'll take some speed around there that they probably won't dare. Unfortunately, I think I'm a little too far back to really do anything about these guys, although we are going to come steaming in and make up a position. Yes, indeed we are. Okay, we're in the points again. That's what we need. Now, I know that certainly from the pickup trucks, these AI did not like the oval racing, so I'm hoping long may that continue, and I can pick up a relatively easy win there, because otherwise I might be in a little bit of trouble with the points. Fortunately, yeah, again, championship guy is behind, or a second place championship, I assume at least, is behind me. Haven't seen the bronze name, so he may well be winning this race. Okay, well, I'm hoping if we can, I shouldn't have gone on the brakes, that should be flat out around there, I'm an idiot. I'm hoping I can maybe pick up another couple of places before the end of this race. Yeah, sorry teammates, got to shuffle you out of the way slightly. I can't get my truck away from you. You're turning into the rear corner. Nothing worse than that when that happens. You're stuck together and you just can't do anything. There's no way out of it for you. You've got to hope that the other guy sort of, or the vehicle that's pushing you lifts out. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to have some problems. Got a little bit of suspension damage from all of that, I think. 6th place, not too bad. Not too bad after a poor first lap. Silly mistake of that turn 1, I think, cost me. But, well, we made it through the race at least, and we did better than some of the championship rivals. So that's good. We are currently 4th overall in the table. So we're there or thereabouts with points. Now to the oval race. I'd like to have some really close oval racing with these trucks. I'm not 100% sure that's what we're going to get. In fact, I'm from 15th, so no, make it nice and easy for me, okay? Game, if we could make it super easy for me to make my way up through the field, that would be lovely, because I've got a really long way to go here. Okay, right, yeah, I think we may be able to, yeah, we're going 3 wide. I'm going, oh, a little bit of bumping, it's fine. Again, little bit of bumping on that one there. No harm done to anybody. Not very well off the corner. This is quite a narrow oval. I mean, these are very large vehicles. It feels narrower than I was expecting it, I will be honest. But that's okay. We're going to go, come on, keep foot down. Oh, that's very bumpy out there. Jeez, that's super duper bumpy on that part of the track. I'm actually going to be stuck. Okay, no, I don't want to be stuck out high. We're going to go low for this first corner. Oh, okay, they have a very big brake or lift. I'm not sure if they're going on the brakes or not. I didn't actually notice. They have a big slowdown, whichever method it may be, through that first corner. Don't come across. Oh, fine, screw you. We're going to go down here then. Don't you dare start moving about. I'm liking this AI though. They will give you space up until I do a stupid thing there. That was mostly my fault. I will be honest. I thought I could fit through a gap, and I just got a tiniest of tags and didn't quite have the turning. Yeah, that was completely my bad there. We have got some damage on our truck, but they lift off so much through here that despite me having a crash on that final wall, I'm still picking up places. So yeah, is Nashville a circuit I can go below the yellow line? I don't know. I think it's only Daytona and Talladega where you can't go down there, possibly. And they're much better at this turn. They take this turn with relative speed. That's kind of why I just assumed I was going to fly past the orange truck on the inside. They're much braver at that turn. But up here, they just don't want to know. They just don't want to take any speed. I'm going to be really careful I don't end up there. Do go on the brakes here. No, not again. Again with the turning me into stuff. This one here has gone really badly wrong. That one there was not my fault. I will concede that the first one was slightly my fault. We're going to have to go again. Okay. I take back some of what I said about the AI. I don't know if they're as good as the second game. Like that one, I was very much there on the inside. I had nowhere to go, and yeah, I pretty much got served off the track. So we will go again, carving our way through the middle. Oh. Yeah, oh god, we're broken quite heavily with the engine and suspension on that one there. I mean, I can't decide if I'm drifting or the AI just are keeping on their path. It's, I don't think I am, but yeah, that's a pain in the arse trying to get through the middle when I've got so much speed as well through there. I don't know why on earth he went on the brakes. Yes, it is horribly bumpy around here. I'm not quite sure why he dove on the brakes as much for that part. Alright, we're going to go up the inside of one, and then we're going to go around the outside of the other. That will do. Things are still just about working this time. This time around. Oval racing with trucks is dangerous, okay? It is not the easiest of things, and now I'm going to get a good run on all of you. Are you going to give me space? Yeah, he is. You're maybe going to give me space? Thank you. I will take that position from you as well. I'm quite scared of those bumps. I have a feeling I'm going to get to the front and then spin the damn thing coming across those bumps. Alright. good. I'm glad it was the fastest lap of the race. We're going to fire our truck up the inside there. Yeah, and then we're around the outside of our teammate. And we're looking good. We're up into that second place. Honestly, I don't mind if the race finishes the end of this lap. I'd be all right with that. We would progress, but I could take victory if I don't do something stupid with this final position. I am really worried about those bumps. It probably feels a lot worse than it actually is with the way these things are so large, the way they bounce across them. Right, got 2 more laps to find a way past the leader, and it's probably not going to take that. I could have been braver. I think I could have gone in there full bore, but I didn't want to get myself into a silly position. And you get a kind of a time when you end up overthinking stuff. Like, I know I have plenty of time to find a way past. I don't want to just go for the first opportunity, but I do want to find a way past. And yeah, it's easy to kind of plan a little bit too much and then run out of laps because you're not paying attention. That was it was worth an effort. I just wasn't quite sure how high up the track I was going to drift if I went for that. Where are you going? Okay, you're going for the higher line. I will dive down there. I will take that position from you. Although he's getting the hang of it, I will say. He's certainly not slowing down as much as the other trucks were doing. Either way, we are in the lead on this final lap. I will have a little lift coming in here. Oh, slightly bounced off the apron down there. Less than ideal, but he's not going to be able to do anything back there. So we will take victory. There we go. Oh. Trucks are interesting. Actually pretty good things to drive, got to say. For such giant vehicles, they're pretty good to drive around the circuits. The oval racing, I don't know what on earth was going on with that turn 1. Everyone except for second place had real issues there. Second overall in the championship, not too disappointed with that considering how much sort of difficulty I had to getting through the fields in the first races. So, yeah, I'll take that. Hey, we made it through the super trucks. Fantastic. Okay. What have we got lined up for us? Holy crap. We have some monster trucks. Yes, I am racing monster trucks. Formula Fords are quite cool. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Formula Fords. And Caterhams are also great race cars, but I'm sorry, we have monster trucks to race. Finished third in the championships. We have only got, so basically got to come finish third in this race. I'm also hazarding, I guess, there may not be that many monster trucks racing at once. 1,500 horsepower in this. It's too big to really fit on the screen. I hope there are more tracks that these can go racing around. Have we got a cutscene going on? It looks like it. I mean, there's just some monster trucks kind of bouncing around doing what monster trucks do. I'm not sure those fences would stop these.
Watch your power. Don't lay it on too soon. Look at this. Why can't they leave things alone?
I really like our race engineer. He's fantastic.
Especially low down the rev range. Wheelies, big crowd pleaser, but pure showmanship.
So we don't really want to be doing wheelies. I kind of just want to keep the thing under control, quite honestly. But yeah, these walls do not look like they would stop one of these monster trucks with the speed they were taking over the jump. Okay, so there are already 6 of us racing here. I kind of want to go for, yeah, we can get some, oh crap, the gears are, I say the gears are quite short, but it's more that these things accelerate like mad. So, okay, these gearing is, okay, now we're getting slightly tangled up. There's maybe a couple of attempts just to kind of get used to them. I can't quite decide about this, this gearing. Oh no, stop getting tangled together. Oh god, yeah, okay, so... I'm slightly confused as to what I'm to be doing with the gearing. It seems like I'm in too high a gear, and then I change down, and then we're just bouncing off the limiter. That, I don't know. There's something. These are very, very peculiar. I will be honest with that. Okay, I'm still really baffled as to what on earth I'm supposed to be doing with the gearing of the monster truck. Okay, I mean it drives relatively well, but so that's just rev limiter, and that's just no real go as it's bouncing around. I'm really confused, but I've raced many cars in many games, and all of them have made more sense than this one. Admittedly, you know, monster trucks and racing is a strange thing, but they certainly don't. I don't think they race them like this normally. They do like the. Oh crap! Where am I going? They do race them. They kind of have them like one against the other around like sort of a 20-second course. It's definitely not. Second is not a happy gear, and I think I've got. This is really strange. I'm sure there will be people who have played this game and know what you're supposed to be doing with it, but it's like that. That has absolutely no go to it. It's sort of landing. I don't know whether unless I have broken something in that initial melee, that would explain a lot. I don't think I did. Now I have. Now I broke something very heavy in that. What, do I go really high gears? No, that doesn't keep it happy or at all. That's not keeping it happy.
You're trailing the next car by 10 seconds.
I know I'm trailing the next car because you get this doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm trying to listen and figure out anything I can about this vehicle. Yeah, I'm not really figuring out very much there. That's weird. Like, it's really. Okay, let's have another go with that. I know I didn't complete it. Yeah, let's try again and see. I'm sure there is a trick I'm missing with this, and it's kind of a shame, because, I mean, these things are fantastically crazy, but, yeah, it's kind of ruined the fun by the fact that it didn't actually want to go forward, unless my controller is playing up for some reason. Right, so we get it off the line initially, go, and then we... I don't know, you see, I wanted to change it out at first, because it should... pinging the limiter the whole way, but maybe you're not. Maybe it is supposed to be pinging the limiter. Maybe that's how it goes quickly. Okay, let's just keep it in second then. No, it's definitely got to be third down here. Oh, and then we're going to get overtaken, I suspect, very, very quickly by the one behind. Like third again. I don't know. These are strange things. I'm trying to kind of. Second through here, Caro, just maybe starting to get a sort of rhythm going. Definitely bouncing off the wall there won't help. Right, so gearing is by far the most important thing with these trucks. It's absolutely fundamentally important, and pinging off of the truck alongside you is not going to help matters very much. Oh, we're kind of spending so much time in the air. Okay, go. Find some traction, please. Find some go somewhere in you. Yeah, I don't think I have to think about gearing so much unless you drive a turbo rally car on Forza. It's kind of just sucks all of the fun out of this. That it doesn't really, it doesn't really make sense. And yeah, this is not great. As much as I love the monster trucks, the way that this gearbox is worked. And the way that these things are delivering their power, and the way that the course is bumpy and so on, is not really working for me at the moment. Okay, can we get some go down here? Yeah, the amount of time it spends in the air is yeah. If it kind of bounces and you're in the wrong gear and then landing, you just have no go. And now we're gonna get. Don't bloody turn me around, for God's sake. Oh God. Right, we need second gear there. So there is about a millimetre of rev range that has any power in these things. Really, I was not expecting this at all from a monster truck. I would have thought that it would have been fine. You know, there's so much torque in these that it would have been fine from the lower revs, but it really doesn't seem to be. It really, I don't know. It's a very, very, very peculiar thing that I'm not having a huge amount of fun driving with, so yeah, we're going to come fourth. I'm not going to restart it. That's a shame. That is a shame with that one. That's a really, really weird truck to drive. really peculiar thing to go racing with. There may well be a trick with all of that that I am missing, but I am not entirely sure what it is in that. Okay, well that was the monster trucks for you.